There is, I would say, a real issue in Dokkan, one of many, but one of them being free-to-play units and the free-to-play experience overall in this game. I get it, it's a gacha game, it's supposed to make money. They're gonna put all the hype characters as summable units and leave free-to-play units as basically fodder. I don't get it. Like, free-to-play units can be so much better than what they're putting out right now, like without overpowering summonable units. Honestly, just taking a look at this free-to-play Gohan Kid slash Goku from this worldwide download celebration. Now, this isn't the only unit. I'm going to use this Goku and also the free-to-play tech cooler as examples, but there are other units that fall in this type of category, type of explanation I'm about to give. But this Gohan Kid slash Goku is absolutely garbage, hot garbage, coming right off the skillet. First of all, we're not even going to look at the leader skills, because leader skills for free-to-play units, most of them, not the ones you get from Super Power Road and Extreme Super Power Road, but most of them are just dog crap leader skills, literally only used for certain events. But their passive skill, there's nothing to it. It's a skeleton unit. This is their TUR awakening. Now I get it, they're going to get an Extreme Z awakening later in this celebration, but at the very least, they need an EZA to even be somewhat useful and somewhat good. They're not even, they're terrible. They're absolutely terrible. They get attack and defense plus 80%, and then a high chance of evading enemies' attack, which is good for 5 turns from the start of turn. That's when it gets a little bit shaky. And then a medium chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, starting from the 6th turn. With how bad they made this unit, they could have just did a flat high chance of evading enemies' attack, at the very least, to make this unit somewhat better. Now, it'll be interesting to see. Let's actually move on to the active skill condition. I'll talk about their EZA in just a minute, but it's interesting to see just how bad this unit is. Oh my goodness. Their active skill condition can be activated after the character evades 6 or more enemy attacks, including super attacks, in battle, or when HP is 59% or less, starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. Why do you have such hard conditions? So it's not just one of them, but both of them are actually somewhat difficult to get. It's even with the high chance of evading enemies' attack, that's a 50% chance, and the medium chance is a 30% chance. So it's, oh man, I can't even begin. I can't even begin to say how bad that is. And it's both conditions, not just one. That's just pretty difficult to get. Now, with their EZA, they're going to get, hopefully, quite a bit better. But the question that's going around all of Dokkan players' minds, most likely, is why are they making units like this so bad from the get-go just to EZA them right away? My theory is they're using these units as basically not runnable units for a lot of events, but basically as fodder for future free-to-play LR EZAs, for future free-to-play TUR EZAs in those Extreme Z areas. I feel like they're literally just making these free-to-play units for that specific purpose. But there's a catch to that. If we take a look at this teen Gohan right here, I don't even know why it's Gohan teen. This is the Gohan from Dragon Ball Super Superhero, the free-to-play unit that came out in that one event that we got from Superhero, the only event that we got from Superhero. I would like to point that out. He's not even awakened into a TUR, and his passive skill is already like 200% better than that free-to-play Gohan Kid slash Goku that came out during this worldwide celebration. Now I get it, this is Superhero Gohan. This is probably leading up to the fact that that celebration, when Beast Gohan and Orange Piccolo finally make it to Dokkan, is probably hyping that up, and that's why they probably made this free-to-play unit actually decent and somewhat useful, even in just his UR rarity, not even a Dokkan Awakened TUR. And that, you know, that could be it, but why would you stop at making this kind of unit good and then start making these kind of units just complete fodder? Why would you do that? Honestly, the free-to-play experience in Dokkan, not that it should give you all the units you need to complete all the hardest difficulties, but at least make these units like technically good. What I mean by that is have some really good technical skills with these units. They don't have to do a lot of damage, but give them some, like 1 or 2 unique abilities that hardly any other units have a combination of. That way these units are at least unique and somewhat useful in some sort of niche. This Gohan Kid slash Goku doesn't deal a whole bunch of damage. Their passive skill is lackluster. They don't do anything. They steal super attacks on their super attack effect, but they don't even stack attack and defense. They don't nothing. They don't raise attack and defense for 1 turn. Nothing. It's terrible. Hopefully their EZA does them justice, but I doubt it. I honestly doubt it. I don't have faith in that. But also this free-to-play tech cooler. So this free-to-play tech cooler, for the longest time, did not have a Dokkan Awakening. Finally got his Dokkan Awakening. But with his Dokkan Awakening, look at his passive skill. Attack and defense plus 80%. Doesn't even get key. The Gohan Kid slash Goku doesn't either, which is beyond me. But he gets plus the additional defense plus 10% with each super attack performed up to 30%. Not bad. Not bad. Especially since he's a defense stacker. You want to put additionals into him anyway. So that has some synergy. And at the very least, he's a Terrifying Conqueror's category allies support unit. He gives them key plus 2 and attack and defense plus 30%. So this cooler actually has a lot of potential with his upcoming EZA alongside this Gohan Kid slash Goku. So at the very least, he has that going for him, but still is a very lackluster unit. Doesn't have a lot going on in his passive. I get it, he's a free-to-play unit, but I feel like they could definitely put a little more thought into these units rather than just making them fodder, which is what my theory. I feel like they make these units just fodder and useful enough to unlock or to be able to do Extreme Z area events for future free-to-play units. That's my theory. But even with this tech cooler right here being a Terrifying Conqueror's category allies support unit, I mean, if you happen to be a free-to-play player and do not have the STR cooler that transforms into final form cooler, because he's a Terrifying Conqueror's support as well as the leader for Terrifying Conquerors in his leader skill. If you don't have him, he's actually a pretty good option to put on the team if you want a support unit. But if you do have the SDR cooler, this guy's almost useless. I'll be honest, because his defense stacking, he doesn't stack fast enough. He does not stack fast enough. So but the free-to-play experience overall, Dokkan, I think is very lackluster and needs a lot of work. I think at this point it needs a lot of work, and I feel like these units should be thought out more thoughtfully, because if you cater to me, from a business standpoint, if you cater just a little bit more to the free-to-play side of things, that puts more eyes on your game and potentially more income. But that's besides the point. That's besides the point. I'm not a businessman. I'm not trying to sell Dokkan to anybody, but I just want to get my thoughts on this free-to-play experience and overall the free-to-play units that we have been recently getting. Like I said, it's not just this cooler or this Kid Goku. I didn't want to pull up every single unit, but a lot of the recently released free-to-play units have been absolutely dog shit. I'm not gonna lie. So, but at least this Gohan teen has some hope. He still needs his Dokkan Awakening, which I'm excited for because he's already a very decent, if not a little bit more than decent unit. So, but let me know what you guys think about the free-to-play experience. Are you free to play? Do you spend a little bit? Are you a whale? Thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to stay up to date with all things Dokkan Battle and if you enjoyed the video. Until next time.